KatieGotBandz. Katie versus Katie.
Katie versus Kiara.
What's the difference?
Kiara?
What's really the difference? So is it 3 personalities or
It's really 100.
2? Okay, break this shit down.
I have different alter egos. Kiara is me.
Okay.
Katie is my alter ego.
Explain.
Kiara signed Katie checks.
Kiara signed Katie checks.
So, Katie is the brand of Kiara.
It hit different. So, who was arguing with Asian Doll?
You still talking about her?
I'm just trying to break this shit down.
That shit triggering my anxiety. Next question. I don't even know why I answered it. I ain't arguing with nobody right now. Ask me about me.
Okay. Let's get into some other things. Because at this point, Katie,
Talk about these Chicago people.
put it like this. It's a lot to talk about, but you got anxiety. I wanted to stick to the root of your problems. Put it like this: as Chicagoans, as Chicago natives, we go through things. It's okay. This is a safe place. Relax, Katie. You can take your clothes off if you want to. Relax.
Taking my clothes off is crazy.
I mean, you can leave them on. It's different. Only reason I said that because I seen that picture when you got exposed. Let's break that down. Let's start there. Now, a lot of these women, these YTs, they exposing themselves. When that situation happened with you back in the day, break that down. Explain why was it so important? Because basically, like back in the day, a woman's body was sacred. So you didn't even want that out there. These YTs, they pushing that. They pushing OnlyFans. Do KatieGotBandz got an OnlyFans? Break this shit down.
No. Nobody can. If I get OnlyFans, I'm being that bitch doing a Dougie. They gonna be mad as hell. They gonna heal this whole song. Being that bitch.
So you gonna whoop them?
Oh,
We gonna pay for a subscription and you ain't gonna be on there doing nothing.
I'm gonna be doing what I'm doing. I ain't gonna be doing what you think I'm doing. That's the whole point. They gonna be mad.
That's finessing.
So, shit, everybody else doing. All these products we be buying don't work.
Finessing.
We order wigs, some of that shit. But back to the question about me getting exposed. How I feel then and how I feel now.
Well, basically, the whole question came...
Because I'm kind of like at peace with that situation.
Yeah, I get that. It's about the YTs. You a big Chicago figure. You handle the situation in a certain way. Like I say, these kids out here, they don't look at it like they exposing themselves. They just posting it.
I don't knock nobody hustle, don't get me wrong, but what's for me is for me and for who I allow in my space. Even though I'm a person that don't really like clothes, I don't wear bras, I'm always fucking naked, I'm not about to sit here and sound like a hypocrite or none of that shit.
Okay.
But my OnlyFans is crazy.
OnlyFans is crazy.
I don't even like people walking up on me in my area.
So you telling me Katie or Kiara wouldn't do OnlyFans? Neither one.
No, I got sex tapes and all type of shit, but I'm not putting it out.
So you is a freak. Let me write that down. Okay.
Yes, but the person who exposed me invaded my privacy.
Okay, so all jokes aside, so
His dick ain't work.
hold on. I ain't gonna write that down. I'm gonna leave that out the notes. Okay.
No. I'm not even about to like that situation back up again.
Hold me some more.
Because I'm at peace with... No, that's mine, sir.
I apologize. Okay. I was getting low.
You can have some more if you're going to give me another one to go. No, we can whoop together. Go ahead. Damn.
I'll save it. So, earlier you mentioned, let's get into some financial literacy. So, Katie ran You've been popping since been popping. Been popping since been popping. You got songs with everybody from King Louis to R. Kelly. You Chicago's finest. You Chicago's best. You ran through a lot of money, Katie. Where all that money at, Katie? Break this shit down. Give us some advice, because now you got other people who up and coming and they touching money. What we need to do with this money, Katie? What did Katie do with her money? Break this shit down.
Katie ain't worried about Katie. Katie didn't worry about Katie. And Katie barely made any money. Katie touched a lot of money, but Katie didn't touch all the money that she earned and worked for.
I need a new Katie. Explain.
So just imagine if you make $2,000 and you in a 360 contract, your management get $1,000.
Hell no!
But you still have to pay for your.
You said a 360, Katie? Hell no.
Thank God I'm a free agent, but yeah, I didn't know any better, you know.
I gotta write this shit down, man. Damn. We never knew Katie signed the 360.
You more mad than me.
Hell yeah. You one of mine. We from the rack, folk. Like, I'm trying to see you blow all the way up. Like, all the way.
I never hit a full run. That's why right now it's personal. That's why I have a clear head. I'm not drinking any liquor.
Personal.
I'm still had
So you don't drink anymore. And why is that, Katie?
Because I can't keep celebrating failure, and I'm not disciplined when I drink liquor. And I just feel like I need to achieve my goals, and then I have something to celebrate. You know, when I'm high, I'm balanced, or at least when I have to work, if I abuse it, you know what I'm saying, I don't have to work. But when I have to work, I don't, you know, I'm more disciplined but eventually it'll be nothing probably, I don't know, but yes, but the liquor, and then it's like I come from a partying family, not, you know, my mother and father sat in my neighborhood, like, I was fighting for my life every day trying to leave liquor alone. Like, having withdrawals and addictions is serious, because I once was addicted to Percocets, Xanax, and ecstasy, but I don't fuck with that at all. I don't take no pills. I don't.
So you was a perk addict, and you were.
It was for anxiety. Like, no, I wasn't out here lying, like, sleep out on the floor, like, how they. Like, I don't know what the fuck. This the most crashed out generation I've ever seen. That shit is embarrassing. Ain't shit about that cute to me. You look dumb as fuck.
Right. Break the shit down, then.
Like.
So you don't.
The thought of alcohol make my head hurt. Smelling it make me want to throw up now. Like, I don't.
So you were an alcoholic.
I wasn't at the liquor store lifting the gate up with them, but when I drink, I drink. I don't know how to just have a drink or two or three, or casually drink, or stop when you fucked up. I go all the way in until I'm in critical condition or I'm dead.
Damn. Critical condition.
And then you look up, I'm drinking up. Yeah, I'm gonna stay woke. I got an interview tomorrow. Oh, you look up. Fuck that interview. I don't want to rap. It ain't working, you know. But if I'm in a clear head, even when it ain't working, I'm trusting the process. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. Like, I'm a very fun-loving person, but that liquor and shit do something to you. Like,